The name of our activity is Desert Food Web. We want to predict what may happen to energy flow when producers are removed from the food web. إيه اللي هيحصل لو اختفى واحد من الكائنات في الشبكة الغذائية؟ Let's check this activity from our textbook. I want you to look closely at this image. It's the desert food web. It's also in your books. So here the arrows shows us and help us to understand the feeding relationship among these living organisms. And also it shows how does the energy flow. But where does the energy flow start? And I know that all of you remember that it starts from the plants, which are our producers. So the plants absorb the energy from the sun and then it produces its own food. And who feeds on the plant? As we can see here, that we can have the mouse, which can feed on the grass. We also call them herbivores. We have also the hare, and we can put them in the second level in our food chain. Then comes the snake, which feeds on the mouse. And then, or it can also eat the spider. Then comes the fox, which can also feed on the mouse, or it can eat, or it feeds on the hare, or it feeds on the snake. To conclude this food web, we will have the eagle, which will feed on the snake, or it can feed on the mouse, or it can feed on the hare as well. معنى كده إن الطاقة بتبدأ من الشمس وبتاخدها النباتات أو الكائنات المنتجة وبعد كده بتنتقل جزء منها للكائنات المستهلكة. We have collected our observation about the desert food web. I want you to think again about the questions in your books and write down your answers. Now, we will have some questions that we need to check on our textbook. The first question is, what would happen to the hare if all the grass were removed from the area? As we observe in the desert food web, the hare will die. But why is that? Because it can't find food, as it feeds on the grass. Our second question, what would happen to the eagle if all the grass were removed from the area? If you think carefully at first, eagles may not be affected strongly. But when the amount of food reduces over time, they will surely be affected. We can also say that they will be affected indirectly.
شوف الحلقة كاملة من خلال تطبيق مدرستنا بلس. مدرستنا مستقبل يبدأ الآن.